Now to Zimbabwe, where the country's revolutionary president, Robert Mugabe, appears to be out of power for the first time in decades. That's as the military has seized control of the state broadcaster and blocked access to key government offices. But as RT correspondent Aya Parampil reports, the military incites this is not a coup.
President Mugabe led the Zimbabwe independence movement to success, ousting the British Empire in 1980 and leading the nation ever since. However, this week reports have emerged that the country's military is holding the president under house arrest, allowing no movement in or out of his residence. Mugabe confirmed this news in a phone call with the South African president, Jacob Zuma. The move comes following a statement from the army chief Monday denouncing what he described as a purge of the ruling ZANU-PF party. In fact, General Constantine Chiwenga warned, quote, "We must remind those behind the current treacherous shenanigans that when it comes to matters of protecting our revolution, the military will not hesitate to step in." Last week, Mugabe dismissed Vice President Emmerson Mnangagwa, placing Mugabe's wife, Grace, in the position of successor to the 93-year-old president. According to a report at Africa Cradle, quote, Mnangagwa's main rivals within the ruling ZANU-PF party are the younger Generation 40 or G40 group, who enjoys Grace's support. But the 75-year-old former vice president has powerful military connections, having served as defense and state security minister. Speaking on state TV, which was seized by the military as part of this week's operation, Major General Sibusiso Moyo assured the public Mugabe and his family were safe, while advising the masses to remain calm and limit unnecessary movement. He also offered this assurance to the international community.
To both our people and the world beyond our borders, we wish to make it abundantly clear that this is not a military takeover of government. What the Zimbabwe Defense Forces is doing is to pacify a degenerating political, social, and economic situation in our country, which, if not addressed, may result in a violent conflict.
However, those words have not quelled fears of a coup, as spokesperson for Friends of the Congo and analyst Kambale Musavuli said on Twitter, "It has been confirmed there is a military coup undergoing in Zimbabwe at the moment." Publisher of Africapedia Charles Onyango Obo chimed in to say, quote, "If it looks like a coup, walks like a coup, and quacks like a coup, then it's a coup." It should be noted that Mugabe warned of potential plots against him in July of this year, remarking, quote, "There are secret maneuvers going on. The military has no right to be interfering with the political process. That would be a coup." Mugabe is often vilified in Western press as his policies of land distribution, support for African nationalism and unity, as well as his involvement with the non-aligned movement, which he chaired in the 80s, are seen as hostile to U.S. and European interests. In Washington, Anya Parampil, RT.